Alright, bro. So I'm watching this guy, you know, this motherfucking guy who is Julian Petrulias, bro. He's a fucking G. So he's this guy who's, I don't know, celebrity guy, crypto stocks, millionaire, billionaire, whatever. I don't fucking know, bro. But I'm watching him. I'm watching a video. He's on a trip to Saudi Arabia. So he's on a trip to some desert, bro. Like, it's a desert with rocks. And some people have built like a resort there. And it's these sci-fi rocks looking like Mars. And Tony Stark viewers like put on those rocks. And there are like, you're basically, the whole resort is like you're walking between the rocks, between the big rocks, and you have a big view of the valley. And you're walking between on the big ropes, like on stairs and on like rope bridges across the rocks, bro. And you're climbing up the fucking rocks. And somebody has built a resort there in the desert, bro. And you know what's my thought? Bro, some people are playing Minecraft. Like, some people are living in other realities than us. Some people are literally playing Minecraft, bro, in real life. And I'm saying that because Minecraft is the only game I've played, so when I was younger. So that's the only thing I can refer to, you know, Minecraft. But in Minecraft, I remember gathering resources, like gathering fucking, I don't know, 10 chests of resources and building stuff, like building dope stuff. I remember that. Some people are doing that in real life. While we are focused on get up, brush your teeth, get in the public transport, go to work something 8 hours, get paid, what, $100 a day, $200 a day, $300 a day, like, bro, 500,000 bucks a day. What's that? What's $1,000 a day, bro? Then get home. Maybe if you're super motivated, get a workout in, go to the gym, bro, lift some weights up. Yeah, doing bench press for the 50th time this month. Yeah, bench press, bro, bench press. Went from 30 kilos on my bench press, now I'm doing 80. Let's fucking go. Bench press, bro, bench press. And get home, eat, watch a movie, get to sleep, repeat. Times 30, times 12, times another 40 years. Like, I don't know, bro. Of course I'm not bro. I don't know, bro. Of course I'm simplifying it, and of course there's more to our life than this, and of course there are our families which we are blessed for, and there are all these unique experiences and trips we have, and everybody has a unique experience of it. But I'm just looking at this right now, sitting at 18 years old in my kitchen, and I'm thinking, if somebody's living that, why don't I live it? Like, that seems interesting. Why not try to not get this reality, because it doesn't sound right? Not achieving, it's not achieving. Like, why don't I live a life like this, bro? You know? I'm grateful for everything I have. I'm grateful for these beautiful, colorful, whatever they're called in English, things. I'm beautiful for this on the wall with the blue shapes in them, bro. Like, I'm grateful for the fact that I'm not sleeping outside on the street like right now. I'm grateful for so many things. I'm grateful for all the food I have in the fridge behind me, of course. But if I'm gonna live here on this earth, why not strive for whatever I want? And I want that, bro. I want to play Minecraft in real life. Why not strive for that? Why not aim for that? Why not do that? Why not live that life? There's nothing wrong with you wanting to live more. Basically, be grateful for the things you have right now. But there's another perspective to it. Realize that you are, like, it's not enough by you being grateful, you know, bro. Show you're grateful. Use them. Use all the beautiful things that God has given to you. Use all these advantages that you have. You have so many advantages, bro. Use all the talent, all the advantages, all the right circumstances you got. Use it all. Use it all, bro. Because I've always felt like there's so much to life than the standard materialistic shit. Or the standard routine, daily routine we get in. Life can be so much more. Why live average? Never understood that. And yet it's all about the simple things like comfort, sense of belonging, fear. Comfort and fear, bro. Comfort and no boss. Not able to be alone. Not able to get rejected and to get laughed at and to get, whatever. No need to get into the motivational stuff, but why not live life like this, bro? Do you realize how can money or an institution control your life? This is something crazy to me. And recently I've been surrounding myself with guys who think like that. Or every time I go back to school for whatever, or every time I speak to somebody, around my usual surrounding, it's like a crazy thought to not go to university, to not work for 40 years for a job. It's a crazy thought to not have a career, bro. What do you mean career? Career. Like, we are living basically limited by all these man-made not prospects. I'm living and breathing sales, as you can see, but by these man-made concepts. Do you realize that a man like you and me invented money? That somebody like you and me invented government, invented system, invented how are they called in English? The ministries and the departments. Somebody like you and me invented the Department of Police. Somebody like you and me invented prison, bro. Somebody like you and me invented laws and law houses, judges. Everything, bro, is invented by people like you and me. Banking, an ordinary man who slept at night, who ate the food we eat, who wanted to fuck women like we do, who wanted to be great like we do, everything, bro, who drove a car like we did, who walked with their bare foot like we do, invented something that you go by, and you invented something that you obey, bro, and that you live by. Invented something that controls you. Somebody like you invented something that controls you. Imagine you having a clown, not a clown like in the circus, but a physical clown, bro. Like, imagine you have a twin brother, and your twin brother creates something that you obey and live by. Crazy stuff like that, bro. And why? I don't get it, bro. To be honest, I don't get it. Why do you do that? Why do you want that? Why do you want to live that way? And I know, because the people around you tell you to, and because it's hard to do otherwise, and it takes an insane amount of sacrifice, most likely, and it takes an insane amount of trial and error. I mean, it's simple, but it's hard, Probably because of that. But still, all this hard in the grand scheme of things. I mean, it's about perception, no? Everything can be looked as something hard and it's something simple, or as something easy. It's easy to get up and wash the dishes compared to going for a 20K run right now at 12 a.m. midnight. But it's easy to go to a 20k run right now at midnight, than going to the army tomorrow. But it's easier to go to the army tomorrow than fucking abandoning your family and going to live on a submarine for the rest of your life. But it's easier to live on a submarine for the rest of your life, because maybe you'll be a war hero or something, then I don't know, than living here in Sofia, but in the city, but without legs and blind and deaf. Like, bro, you know what I mean? It's perception. So perception stops you because it's hard. It stops you because it's sacrifice stops you. Like, everything is sacrifice and hard to an extent, bro. Just what extent it is, from that depends the life you're gonna live. Again, I'm simplifying things, but why not live a great life? Why don't experience the whole world around you? Like, the world is so vast, so big, bro. Me, at least, I'm super interested in nature and in like outdoor sports, and I'm reading and I'm watching about all these guys, for example, going up and hiking the 8,000-meter mountains in the Himalayas in Asia, like in insane degrees, insane weather conditions. I'm watching about all these guys running the length of Africa, or building hotels in Saudi Arabia, bro, or these guys starting companies in I don't know, in Indonesia or in the Philippines, and like, there's so much stuff you can do, bro. I don't know how you don't understand that, and none of it is connected to working on a paycheck. None of it is connected to using the tube every day and going to work with the tube every day. None of it is connected with a Netflix at night. So much more to life. Such a great life you could be living. Your life may be great right now. That's perception as well, you know. Because what is great, really? Come on. For somebody living in the street, sitting here in that kitchen would be the dream, bro. Would be great. For somebody sitting in that kitchen right now, I don't know, being in a hotel somewhere on Lake Como, for example, would be great. On somebody being in a hotel on Lake Como right now, flying on a jet to Dubai would be great, you know? So there's always levels, there's always more, and there's always less. You can be always be doing better, and you can always be doing worse. So be grateful for what you have. But why not strive for a great life, bro? Why don't strive for... You got the point. I think you got the point, bro. No need to be that careful with that words. There's a whole lot of people doing amazing sick shit you don't do. You don't do it because you haven't decided to. But decided, I don't mean just writing it on a diary or something, or telling it to yourself when you get asleep at night. Deciding something means to decide it with your soul, heart, mind, and actions. And living up to that decision, bro. Acting with that decision in mind. Everything you do needs to correlate to that decision. Let's go and do this and that. Yeah, but wait, that decision I made is the person who lives this life. Does he do these things? Does he do that, bro? It all comes back to the basics in the end of the day. I'm getting back to my Saudi Arabia video because it's fucking great. I want to be making videos like that sometime.